Example 5.5. Two identical billiard balls strike a rigid wall with the same speed but at different angles and get reflected without any change in the speed as shown in figure. What is, question 1, the direction of the force on the wall due to each ball? 2. The ratio of the magnitude of impulses imparted to the balls by wall. Now see here, in first case, the ball collide with the wall normally at 90 angle to the wall. Okay, so that is normal incidence. Now see here, if we want to calculate the impulse, means we have to calculate the change in momentum. To calculate the change in momentum, we must have initial momentum as well as final momentum. Now see here, the ball is moving towards the wall, collide with the wall and rebound with the same speed. Magnitude wise the speed is same, but direction is opposite. Now initial momentum. Momentum is a vector quantity. Therefore here the components of momentas are taken. Now initial momentum in x direction, that is mass into speed, m into u. Initial momentum in y direction, here the motion is in x direction, so component of it in y direction, that is 0. So momenta in y direction is 0. Then final momentum. So final momentum in x direction, that is again mass into speed, but that is in the opposite direction than initial one. Therefore here it is represented with negative sign. Clear? Then final momentum in y direction, that will be equal to 0, because the motion, final motion, that is also in x direction. So y component is 0. Now impulse, that is change in momentum. Now x component of impulse, that is x component of final momentum minus x component of initial momentum, that is minus mu minus mu, you will get minus 2mu. Now y component of impulse, that is y component of final momentum minus y component of initial momentum, both were 0, so answer is 0. Clear? It implies that here the impulse resultantly, that is minus 2mu. So we can write impulse on ball by wall is in negative x direction and its magnitude is 2mu. અહીંયા તમે મેન્શન કર્યું છે કે it is in negative x direction, એટલે હવે અહીંયા આગળ minus 2mu લખવાની જરૂર નથી. ધ્યાન રાખજો બેટા. Now see, impulse and force are in the same direction. So here we can understand this thing. The force on the ball due to wall, that is 2mu, and that is along negative x direction. Now if we use Newton's third law, then we can say same amount of force will be exerted by ball on wall in opposite direction. So we can say ball exert the force on wall, that is the same 2mu, but that will be in positive x direction. Clear to all of you? Now see here, in second case, ball collide with the wall at an angle 30 degree with horizontal and rebound again at 30° with horizontal. Okay. Now see here, initial velocity u, final is u dash. Magnitude wise that is same one. So here, say if this angle is 30°, this will be also 30. So component of initial velocity in horizontal direction means in x direction, that is u cos 30, in y direction that is u sin 30, but this y component see in the figure that is in downward direction means it is in negative y direction. So it is represented here with negative sign minus u sin 30. Then after when it rebound at 30°, here again we have to take x and y components of the velocity. So if this angle is 30, here this will be also 30. Magnitude wise the velocity is same one. So here u cos 30, but it is in negative x direction. So we have to write minus u cos 30. And the y component again in negative y direction. So minus u sin 30. Now impulse means change in momentum. So initial momentum in x direction, that is mass into velocity in x direction, that is u cos 30. Similarly, initial momentum in y direction, so y component of momentum, that is minus mu sin 30. Then x component of final momentum minus mu cos 30. Then y component of final momentum minus mu sin 30. So x component of impulse, so take the difference of x component of final momentum and x component of initial one. So pxf minus pxi. So that is minus mu cos 30 minus mu cos 30. That is equal to minus 2 mu cos 30. Similarly, y component of impulse, that is pyf minus pyi, that is minus mu sin 30 minus mu sin 30. So resultantly you will get answer 0. It implies that resultant impulse, that is minus 2 mu cos 30. Clear? So we can write impulse on ball by wall is 2 mu cos 30 in negative x direction. Again, the direction of the impulse is the same as in a negative x direction. Discuss કર્યું આપણે. And normal to the wall along the negative x direction. Again, if we use Newton's third law of motion, then we can say force exerted by ball on wall, that is the same one but in opposite direction, means in positive x direction. Now in second question we have to calculate the ratio of impulses on the ball. So in first case it is minus 2 mu. In second case it is minus 2 mu cos 30. Minus 2 mu cancelled. So that is 1 upon cos 30. Cos 30, that is root 3 by 2. So we can write answer is 2 by root 3. Clear to all of you?